Today I'm going to teach you 3 reasons why you can't decide what you want to do with your life and 3 ways that you can help turn that around. If you clicked on this video, you're probably confused on what you want to do with your life or what the next steps are for you. Luckily, you're not alone, and today we're going to talk about 3 reasons why you feel this way and 3 things that you can do to help improve your situation. Reason number 1 on why you can't decide what to do with your life is that up to this point, you have been told what to do with your life. Throughout school, you've been learning how to do things, but you've also been learning how to take instructions from people. In elementary school, you learn about math and reading. In middle school, you get into more complex topics. And then in high school, they tell you if you get good grades and study hard, you'll get into a good college and then you'll get a good job. Once you get into college, you have a path that you need to follow as well. You graduate, they say good luck and go make some big things happen. So of course, if you're confused about what you want to do with your life, it's not your fault because up to this point, you've been told what to do with your life, but no one's asked you why you want to do stuff with your life or what you want to do with your life. So what can we do to change that and make sure you know what you want to do with your life? So what is the solution to this first reason of why you are confused? The first thing that you can do in order to improve where you are and where you want to go is to pause and ask yourself why. Ask yourself why you are doing the certain things you are doing in your life and why you want to be the certain things you want to be. Look down the road, look at your goals, see what you want to do, and ask yourself why. If you're on the path to become a doctor in med school, ask yourself why you're doing that. If you're trying to decide if you want to go to college or join the workforce, ask yourself why. Make sure they're not just other people's opinions, but your real opinion for yourself. Something that goes along with this and that can help really well also is to evaluate your values and what's most important to you in life. If money is the most important thing to you, then go for a high-paying job. If happiness is most important to you or family, then you need to make sure you're looking for careers and majors that reflect that. It's up to you to decide these points. Only you can decide, but it's going to take some time to learn how to do that. The second reason why you're so confused on what you want to do with your life is that there are so many things to choose from and so much information out there that our brains just get fried and we have no idea what to do with ourselves. You can be anything and everything these days. You can be an astronaut, you can be a firefighter. Think about when you're a kid and they said, what do you want to be with you when you grow up? And in these days, there's so much information saying, go to this boot camp and become a coder for 6 months. Go to med school to become a doctor and make lots of money, become a lawyer, become an entrepreneur, become this. So many people and things telling you what to do that it's hard to decide. There's actually a psychological phenomenon that when you have more choices, it's hard to decide between certain things. Think about if you've ever gone to get ice cream or food and you only have 3 choices to pick from: chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. That's pretty easy to pick, right? Because you know which one you like best. But now let's say there are 20 choices. It's almost harder to pick even though you have more options. So that is why it is so hard to pick what you want to do with your whole life. And so one solution to this problem is decide what you don't want to do. This makes it easy because then you can eliminate many things and focus on the things that you do want. So for example, if you are at that ice cream shop and they have half of the flavors have nuts in them, but you know that you don't like nuts, that makes it easier so that way you can decide, okay, I only have 50% instead of 100% of these choices to choose from, and then you can narrow it down from there. Say you don't like chocolate, then that knocks off a bunch of other flavors, and then you have 5 flavors that you get to pick from. Still not as good as 3 flavors to pick from, but better than 100, right? And so what you need to do with your life and your choices are do the same thing, but with your career goals. If you know you want to work with people, or if you don't want to work with people, or if you don't want to work long hours, or if you don't want to work outside, that makes it so you can narrow down your job choices or your career choices much easier. The third reason why it's so hard to pick what you want to do is that you are completely unique and you are the only one who is you. And that sounds obvious, and of course it is, but let me explain. When you're the only one, only you know what is going to make you happy and what's going to be most impactful for your career. There will be people telling you, if I was in your shoes, I would do this, or your parents telling you, you should do this, your best friend telling you, why are you doing this? Your teachers tell you, everyone tells you what to do, but only you know what is going to be the best fit for you and what's going to make you happy in the long term. How do we solve this problem? One trick that I learned from a long time ago, the best piece of advice I ever heard was never take advice from people that you wouldn't want to be. Or the reverse of that is only take advice from people that you would trade places with in life or that you would like to emulate someday. So if you have a goal and someone's telling you, I would do it this way, but you are not satisfied with the way they have lived their lives or you do not want to be like them, then don't take advice from that person. Find someone who you aspire to be like and take advice from them. Well, that's the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped you feel a little bit better. There'll be more videos to come. Please comment what you learned from this video and things that you would like to see for next time so we can all work together to figure out our lives and make it a little bit easier. Have a good one.